run they plays. 4 verts.
4 verts.
They are literally lining up at the line of scrimmage. This is hilarious.
Simulcast live on YouTube and Twitter.
Oh my God! Oh.
Clip it! Clip it!
Oh
I
my
called the bitch! Clip it!
Oh
Clip it! Clip it! Clip it! Clip it! Clip it!
God.
Now they have to play 3
Clip it! Allie!
I think they clipped it. That's unreal. What else we got here before we get going?
Especially, it's easier for
Play
me.
off
Come on,
Detroit.
Tech.
Dang.
He's so back. It's crazy. God, I love that man all of a sudden again. But no, sorry, it's easier. Oh shit! Damn, Zion. Right after I just had all that joy with Fontecchio hitting a 3, you just jam it on my guy. All right, hit it, bees. Whew, 6 man of the year. What a back and forth.
Yeah, what a difference in styles here. Playoff Jake says my ears. Yeah. I'll give you guys a warning right now. The clip of the week, you might want to turn your volume down for a little bit. And yeah, Jordan's so chill in this clip versus that last clip we watched from Let's Keep It a Buck.
Easily.
That's the fun of playback, right? Any type of vibe you want, we got a room that fits it.
Oh, he's so back. He's so back.
All right, we've got a big episode of this week on Playback. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me get my screen share fired up. What is going on, my Playback fam? And welcome to another episode of This Week on Playback. We're getting started a little bit earlier this week because we got some big news for y'all. And I think a lot of you in the room already know what we're going to mention today, but we're going to get some more details on that and answer some of your questions around the announcement that we made this morning. So if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out our socials. Give us a retweet. Give us a like. Go ahead and pump up those numbers. We really do appreciate it. And again, This Week on Playback every week is the place that you can get an inside scoop, a sneak peek at what we're building over here at Playback. I have conversations with Playback creators and the Playback team about what's going on, how we can help you, and how you can help yourselves grow over here at Playback. So let's go ahead and get into it. The rundown today. That's right, the announcement, MLB TV is live on Playback. We have officially partnered with the MLB. I will have co-founder and CEO of Playback, RJ Halperin, joining me as a special guest on stream today to give you guys a little bit more details on the MLB partnership, as well as answer some of your questions. As a nice little piggyback to that, I'm going to do a little interview with our guy Nick over at Pitcher List, who will be on the main stage spotlight today as he jumps around the MLB slate. Love what Nick and Pitcher List does. I'm a nerdy fantasy baseball guy, so it's right up my alley. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun for Nick to share his plans for the MLB season with you all, and also share his journey on Playback as he waited for us to close the deal with the MLB. And finally, we'll touch on the fact that we're now hiring. I'm looking for a little bit of help on the sales side. So I'll give you guys some details on that as well before we get off the line here today. Shouts out to everyone in chat, shouting out baseball's back. Baseball for 6 months, says Pitcher List. Let's go. So let's run through our weekly segments here really quickly, starting with the clip of the week. And I said it a little bit ago, warning, you might want to turn your stream volume down just a touch on this one, maybe just a little bit, because this reaction is absolutely electric. The clip of the week is Coach's Den. And the title here is LeBron Goat James, game winner versus the Pacers. This was last night for Lakers at Pacers. Let me go ahead and run the clip. I will switch my screen share. And let's run the clip.
Bro, go! Oh, somebody call. Oh, my God. Go.
Shoot the
Bro,
ball.
go! Oh, somebody call. Oh, my
Shoot
God.
the ball.
my God.
Bro, Reeves and Luka. Holy
Bro,
shit.
Bro, y'all niggas
this is such an insane way to win a game. This is such a crazy day, bro. Holy shit.
Stephen A, come here. You gotta make
This nigga LeBron, dude. This is probably the funniest way to win.
Oh my God.
Hey, look at the nigga in the background. Oh, I didn't show the Pacers bench, dude. Bro.
Oh, that clip's absolutely incredible. Shouts out Coach's Den for, and I hope you guys turned down your volume on that one. I did give you a fair warning, I feel like. Maybe I should have given a couple of extra warnings because it was maybe even more electric than I remembered it being. But shout out Coach's Den for that clip. And shouts out to all of you creators. We've been seeing you continue to tag us in your clips on socials, creating more clips than ever before. The reactions to that LeBron tip-in game winner were awesome. They were absolutely awesome. So please do continue to cut your clips. Tag us at Watch Playback when you post those clips to socials. And you too could show up here on the clip of the week on this week on Playback. Shouts out to everyone still rolling in the room in chat. 42 deep right now. Hey, why don't you go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come pop in here. If you know a Playback creator that's not in here right now, that's missing this news, let them know. Playback.tv/playback. Come hop on in here. For those of you that are listening to us on Twitter and YouTube, we love you. If you want to stay there, you can stay there. This is the best place to be. This is where you're going to be able to ask our very own co-founder and CEO questions about the MLB partnership. You'll be able to ask us whatever you want. So tap into playback.tv/playback or download the Playback app and get with it. All right. All right. On to the next segment, the tip of the week, and goes hand in hand with the MLB partnership. Keep an eye out for the MLB TV free game of the day. Viewers do just need an MLB.com account to watch these games with you. So these are a perfect opportunity to grow your community and host a game for your community that everyone will be able to get broadcast access to. Again, all they'll need to do is make sure they have an MLB.com account, and then they can authenticate that account with their Playback account. Again, for those that aren't aware of how to connect streaming accounts to your Playback account, click your avatar in the top right corner of your Playback room, hit streaming accounts, and you can go ahead and connect your streaming accounts. And you will actually see a new addition in that section today. That's right. MLB.tv has been added, and it is also available in your scheduling tool to go ahead and schedule. So the MLB TV free game of the day, make sure you look out for it. Great opportunity to host for your community. That is your tip of the week. And the last weekly segment here is the word of the week. And the word this week, I'm going to get slightly selfish with it, is recommendations. So now that we have a whole new sport, a whole new content category, let us know if you got some MLB creators that you want to see on Playback. Shoot the recommendations our way. You can email us, contact@playback.tv. Hit us up in Discord as well. If there's an MLB creator, a baseball creator that you think should be streaming on Playback that's not, send them our way. And of course, NBA playoffs is also right around the corner. So if you know someone in the NBA world that should also be streaming on Playback, let us know. And while our focus is on the MLB and NBA right now, any content creator in the sports space, they're a good fit for Playback. And as we talk to Nick later, Pitcher List, we're going to continue to add content onto this platform. We're going to continue to chase more rights. Nick can attest to the fact that while it doesn't come overnight, we like to pay off on our promises. So recommendations is the word of the week. Please do send over any creator recommendations you have for us. And with that, let's get a little video going before I ask RJ to come up and join us to talk MLB partnership.
Oh, yeah.
Who's hyped for baseball on Playback? The MLB's on Playback. Let's get RJ Halperin up here. RJ, our CEO and co-founder. What's going on, my man? You as fired up as I am?
I am. I don't quite match your energy, but I'm very, very excited. Yeah, most people know baseball is kind of like my first love. So from just honestly a personal standpoint, like it's freaking awesome. We have baseball on the platform now. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'll try to match your energy. I'll try to do it as well as you do. But
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, sweet. So I'll give the basics here. But like you said, Brandon, ask me some questions. Audience, feel free to ask some questions. Really happy to sort of like bop around wherever you want. But the big announcement went live today. Starting today and for the rest of the MLB season, we'll have all MLB games on the platform through a partnership with MLB and MLB TV. It's going to look exactly the same, function exactly the same as what you guys are used to on the NBA side. We structure the partnership in the exact same way. It's just a big deal, though, obviously, to like add the second major league to the platform, and obviously now we'll have 2 of the big 4. And I think baseball is a sport that's really going to benefit from the creator energy we've seen on the NBA side. Like clearly, and I wrote this in a blog post that you guys can also check out. Like clearly, when fans can watch with creators, they watch for longer, they spend more time watching games, they have more fun, and they get a lot more value out of the subscriptions they subscribe to. And that's a big freaking deal to these leagues and to the streaming services. And so we're just excited to bring that same energy to MLB. I think it's a sport that will really benefit from it. So yeah, I'm pumped. Maybe not going to yell as much as you, but I'm really freaking pumped. And hopefully my Giants and my fantasy team don't disappoint me today. And I end the day smiling, basically.
Well, the good news on that is if they disappoint today, we've got 161 more games to roll through for them to go ahead and play a little bit of catch up for sure. We do have some questions here in chat, so I'm going to start rolling through some questions in chat if that sounds good. First, got to call out, yeah, RJ's got the Barry Bonds avatar. Sick. It's absolutely sick. Let's see. Will there be?
I've had that for a long time. That's not a baseball specific thing. I've had that. I feel like a very blessed sports fan. I grew up watching Barry Bonds and then transitioned quickly to Steph Curry. Like I've had it really, really good in terms of star players. But yeah, 90s Barry was my favorite, basically.
Yeah, there's a reason I hold a grudge against Bay Area sports fans. There's
that a little too easy.
Question from Mal from Playoff Mal. Will there be Playbot feature for baseball?
Yes, I believe so. I'm not sure if it's ready today, so I don't want to overstep. But yeah, we were going to introduce Gamecast and Playbot in the same way it currently exists on the NBA side for MLB. And we'll continue to expand, honestly, what Playbot can do and what it can offer to the chat.
Awesome. Next question comes from, let's see, Autism Racing Fan asks, is there affiliate marketing for MLB TV this season?
So not yet, but again, similar to how we've set up with the NBA, we'd like to set up something similar with MLB and the MLB TV team. Let me report back on that. But in general, like, as creators, like definitely push as many of your users to sign up for MLB TV to get the full like experience. Like it's going to be like by far the best way to watch sports or watch games on Playback. But yeah, we'll look into affiliate links once the first week of the season is over, basically.
Awesome. Let's see here. JizzCat Live asks, will there be a radio audio feed option for the MLB games?
Right now, our partnership just encompasses the game feeds, the video feeds. So like similar to what you're already probably used to if you're an MLB TV subscriber or ever have been. We would love to explore radio feeds, but it's not included in the first round.
Dream asks, will the free game of the day be labeled as such on the scheduler?
Yep, bingo. And one clarification on the free game of the day. We're really excited to be able to offer this. It does still require you authenticate an MLB credential. To be clear, like you don't have to be an MLB TV subscriber to get access to the free game, but you do need to have an MLB account. Long term, obviously, we'll try to introduce even more flexibility there, but it's still important for users to get an MLB account to be able to watch that game.
And I do also see your question, AGP2, on multi-screening. Let's try and keep right now the questions to the MLB and the MLB partnership. I will answer that really quickly, though. No plans yet on multi-screen, but you'll see us add it in the future. We'll get to work on that here sometime in the future. Let's see. Do we have any more? Will we have a TV feed available for MLB Network, asks Alex Famous.
Not right now. I think that is technically part of our partnership, but for the sake of opening day, we just focus on getting all the game feeds up. But yeah, expect us to hopefully be able to introduce even just a single MLB Network feed over time.
Nacho following up on the multi-screen question. It'll be generational for shopping. Yeah, I kind of agree. Leon Gamer asks, is it possible to get 1080p streams on MLB? I can take that one if you want me to. So yeah, we will still be doing 720 as far as our video quality goes. Honestly, to give you guys a little bit of like transparency behind, like 1080p is really expensive to stream. So not only from a tech standpoint, but also from a monetary standpoint, a capital standpoint, 1080p poses a few problems. It is something that we will unlock across the board in the future, but just wanted to give you guys a little transparency as to why that hasn't happened yet. And Ari also mentions, and I'm going to spotlight his message. Ari is our other co-founder and CTO. Real-time 1080p is also challenging. So yeah, again, from a tech standpoint, the network limitations make it difficult. Come on, we got our CEO in here ready to answer questions about an MLB partnership. Don't get shy on me now, chat. This is actually a really good question from Dream, and I think it informs maybe how we can add things moving forward. RJ, how much did the NBA and our partnership with the NBA help out with negotiations?
So short answer is tangibly, they obviously are not directly involved in these negotiations. Like they are obviously completely separate, but like to be super duper clear, we've said this from the beginning, the more we succeed with our first partners, the easier it is to add additional partners down the road. So that's my way of saying like the success, like MLB saw the success we were having with NBA, and that helped us set up this partnership. Like without the success on the NBA side, like we would just never be here. And so I think that's a call or a push to creators. Like, as long as you guys like keep investing in this platform, keep helping us build this platform, like it will result in more and more content being on the platform. Like each league makes it easier to get the next league, if that makes sense, even if they are not directly involved in the negotiation or helping us on any like specific front. And that's how we're like continuing to think about things from a content standpoint. So basically, like, love what we're doing in the NBA. Let's take it to the next level. Let's build MLB the same way we built up NBA. And then obviously more leagues like soccer and the NFL and college sports like are to come if we're able to continue to build the way we have so far on the NBA side.
LB18 asks, will there still be blackouts?
Yes. So again, it's the exact same setup as our NBA League Pass setup. You know, using MLB TV on Playback is no different than using MLB TV through their owned and operated apps. So blackout restrictions still apply. Obviously, there are some new rules that govern this season on MLB. And like, to be clear, you can find out more about those on MLB site. But yeah, blackouts and all the same restrictions apply as if you were just using the MLB app on MLB site.
All right, looks like we got a couple of maybe not partnership related questions, but they want our takes on some things. So Sam asks, over or under Giants 79.5 wins, RJ?
Over. It's 81. I think it's the right
81.
number.
81 wins for the.
But that
the
probably
Giants.
still means we're third, maybe fourth.
You heard it.
Hopefully that clip doesn't get clipped. I have a lot of friends that are Giants fans. I know a lot of people that work with the Giants. We're actually hopefully going to partner with the Giants directly this year. I hope it's a lot more than 81. So don't clip that, but 81 feels like the right number.
We can always go back and edit it in post. Make it sound like you said something different.
Yeah, 91.
Exactly, right? And then also Ari asks, he wants to know our World Series predictions. So do you have a World Series prediction for us, RJ?
Good one. I will go a little out of left field, but Braves Yankees.
Ooh, I love that.
Mostly just don't want to see the Dodgers repeat. But that said, if you told me the Dodgers won 125 games this year, I would also be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
They are the biggest favorite ever listed as far as World Series odds. The shortest World Series odds that you'll see preseason ever.
The only issue they had last year was pitching, and now they have 4 aces and 7 starters. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer as a Giants fan, but at least happy with like the quality of the product is gonna be amazing. I mean, I'm still gonna watch Dodgers games for better or for worse.
And I mean, hey, we're all about league viewership over here, right? MLB partners ourselves. Like, let's pump up those numbers.
I had to become a Lakers fan as well, even though I'm a huge Warriors fan. But yes, no, I expect the Dodgers will be very good and very fun to watch.
Yeah, give me no bias at all here, but give me Guardians Dodgers as my World Series matchup. Even though I'm definitely worried about our starting pitching.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? Last question, and then we'll let you go, RJ. Cubs on Deck asks, is minor league baseball TV included as a part of this?
So not directly, but that's what we've already started talking to them about MILB. It's run through the same team we're working with. Just to give like maybe more context than you guys need, these partnerships are always kind of a sprint to get done to the finish line. And so we focused obviously day one needing to be fully live, fully active for like the traditional MLB TV offering. That said, like we really do want to introduce more minor league baseball content. We think especially as we build out more team-based communities, there's going to be real demand for some of these more minor league teams and showing some of the like basically the stars of the future. And so look out for some updates on that, hopefully as we like start to build over the course of the season. It's definitely something that's interesting to us and interesting to MLB. So hopefully we can get it added here.
And I don't think we have any more questions. So, hey, anything you want to leave these people with before you jump off, RJ? Appreciate you joining me.
Oh man, I'm just excited. Appreciate your energy, Brandon. Very, very excited to go live. And yeah, looking forward for more things to come. Like obviously today will be a big day, and then hopefully we can keep building from here, build MLB to the same place we got NBA, and then continue to add partners down the line.
Hey, really appreciate you giving these good people the details behind the MLB partnership. And that's the guy who got it all done. So fire him up before we get him off stage, chat. Fire him up.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, audience. Appreciate it. And thanks, everyone. Especially thank you to the creators. Like, we really would not be here without you guys. This is freaking awesome for me. I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm a huge NBA fan. It's amazing to be able to build this platform. And a lot of it is down to you guys and the investments you guys are making in our platform. So just from a personal pride standpoint, thank you. Really, really appreciate it and excited to see where we go next.
Hey, can't echo that anymore. Again, that's Playback's co-founder and CEO, RJ Halperin. And his last point, again, like, I really want to echo that. Shouts out to all of you creators for rocking with us, for taking an early bet on us, for being early adopters. Like he said, these deals do not get done without all of your hard work, dedication, and conviction, right, in us as a platform and our ability to go ahead and carry out the promises that we make to you all. So shouts out to all you guys. Give yourselves a pat on your back. And honestly, W's in chat for the creators of Playback. Like, all of you guys deserve it. You guys are absolutely epic, and we couldn't ask for a better bunch. So W's in chat for all the creators of Playback. And that's going to be a good segue. Speaking of creators of Playback and early adopters and taking a bet on us and all of that good stuff, on the Playback main stage today, you're going to see our guy, Nick, over at Pitcher List. I teased it at the top of the episode. Nick does an epic job getting into the nuts and bolts of the MLB and baseball season with a specific focus on pitching. So Nick, let's go ahead and get you on stage so we can talk about your Playback journey and your plans for MLB streaming this season. Just accepted that stage request.
Oh, it's baseball season! Oh my gosh, yes!
Let's go!
Finally! Oh, we're here!
We're doing
it! I'm so stoked about this. Oh my gosh. So long I have dreamed for this.
So the audience doesn't understand really. Like, you genuinely mean so long. It feels like we've been at this for a long time. What's going on, Nick? Appreciate you joining me for this week on Playback. Opening day is here, baby.
Oh my gosh. Sorry for screaming. I apologize. Can't hold back sometimes. If you don't understand, I have my site Pitcher List I've had since 2014. I did a live broadcast in my bedroom in 2016 with my former VP, and it was like, man, one day all we want is just to be able to stream instead of the color commentators and just be able to talk about the game with our people instead of having a game day or a Statcast behind us. I remember even like talking to people in MLB later in a couple of years and being awkward about like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if like we could just, watch games on our own and like stream it out to our communities? And all of a sudden, 2 years ago, you guys reached out and you said, hey, we have this vision for it. And I'm just so glad we got here. We did it.
It's going
to be amazing.
We did it. And like, Nick genuinely means this. It has been right at about 24 months since you took a bet on us, Nick. We said, listen, we have no clue when we'll have MLB rights, but you said, hey, I believe in you guys. I see the vision. And here we are 2 years later, opening day, MLB TV is officially supported. So tell me first a little bit about that journey. Like,
Sure.
Us over at Playback, we first reached out again about 2 years ago. What has the experience been like being an early adopter on Playback, sort of working through some of the hurdles and challenges that we've seen that have led us up to this point?
I mean, one of the things I really have to give Playback a ton of credit for is I had a unique situation. I was on Twitch and I have a setup. I have my soundboard and I actually wasn't really watching sports. I was also doing my work in the morning in front of my community. What I do is I do writing every single day about baseball and I show my screen. I have music playing and I just hang out. And it's my office hours when I can give any sort of fancy baseball advice. And that wasn't what Playback was set up for. It was just kind of like a Google Meet at that point and not really a integrated streaming platform in that fashion. I could really manipulate it. You guys added all these things. The spotlight at first, and then I can use my OBS camera into it. You guys found a good solution for me for getting my audio into it as well. And the little things along the way of like how chat has been coming along and being able to pop it out and show how many people are inside of it. I mean, little things that have just made the experience so much better and easier has been fantastic. It also keep me updated about the MLB stuff. And I recognize that, there are always hurdles to cross. And I believed in the vision. And it's been so fun being able to also feel like I'm a part of the product in a way.
Yes.
Of saying, hey, this isn't just a random company that is just like, all right, we want you here. We'll talk to you in a couple months or something. And that's it. Actually working with me and our community and everything and making quick bug fixes and adjustments on the fly. It's been great. Our community is so excited for today. And the vision here that I can't express enough, guys, is with our connections with people, not just in the fantasy industry, but the baseball industry. I talk to players and coaches, and this is such a fun opportunity with a game every single day that we'll just have all these people just come on in. Just be the home of anytime you're watching baseball, stop watching alone. Just come on in. It's the best inclusive community there is.
Come watch with the community.
Oh,
It's an amazing, amazing thing. It really is. So I actually just linked the Pitcherless website in chat here. We'll also link the Playback room here in a little bit, but go ahead and check out the work that Nick does that he mentioned already. So you can sort of understand what kind of vibe you're going to be getting when you pop into the Pitcherless room to watch some MLB baseball. So Nick, you mentioned sort of like this process working with our dev team. And I want to shout out our dev team because they are definitely world-class, like second to none. I got to say, like sort of putting it back, like reciprocating this, shouts out to you, right? For your level of patience, for your belief in the platform, for your belief in us as individuals, everything from the commercial side and RJ and our creator recruitment team to pull it off there. And then obviously on the dev side for the dev team to put everything in place there. Like this platform again is not possible without highly talented, but also having conviction creators like yourself. So I really do just want to thank you for sticking with us this long. I know at times it's been, it's maybe always darkest before the dawn, but here we are.
No, it was never really. I never had a lack of faith in this because it just makes too much sense, and those are really kind words, but it goes both ways, of course, with everything here. And as Ari says, I'm your field PM. It is fun also for me as someone who. Right, I run a company. We have all these different projects and everything that's going on. And to try to give feedback that is direct and to really talk about the product itself, about what you're trying to achieve with it, trying to find solutions that work that I understand. There are a lot of times I see all the feedback requests and everything, and I go, well, yeah, that sounds great, but that's the resources it's going to take to create that are just so high. Like slow and steady. I understand why it's not 1080p yet. And let's be honest, guys, 720p is great. And you're going to be totally fine with that for a long time. So we're really thrilled about it. I'm also really thrilled about the Gamecast stuff that you guys have talked about as well for the scorebugs. I'm really excited to see that in action. And eventually, one of the things that I keep requesting, I'm going to keep saying, is the moment that we can put in our own overlay in some way, then what we're going to do on ours, we have one of my few full-time staffers is Kyle Bland, our director of analytics, who has created MLB stats such as Process Plus and our PLV. I created CSW. We have a lot of MLB organization used stats that we invented here, and we're going to show them on screen during games a lot. So a really cool thing, for example, you might know Enosaurus is Stuff Plus. What we are doing is saying, hey, was this a good or bad pitch? And we can generate that live. So to be able to create a broadcast where you're watching something, some guy hits a home run, and you're like, well, was that like a meatball? Was that really hard to hit? We can say on the screen the probability of that being a home run, and if that was a good pitch or not. It's just going to add this extra immersion to the experience. There's so much stuff like this that we're just so thrilled about, and we know that you guys are so receptive to it and are working with us, so it's been great.
Absolutely. That idea is sick, like genuinely incredible. Like it brings my brain to so many different use cases, right? That like as we get these features rolled out for you guys, just how awesome of a production you guys can make around, MLB viewing. So sort of with that, segue into my next question. Obviously, you just mentioned sort of like some things you'd want to do that we need to build a feature set out for. In sort of like the early stages of streaming, or even if you want to give me sort of a total season view, have you sort of thought about what type of content you guys will be doing this MLB season, or how you're going to kick it off?
Oh, sure. So for us, I mean, we have it. What we're trying to do, and what we are going to do, we've already planned it out completely, is to make our channel the place that baseball is always on. If there's a baseball game on, you will watch it with our community. Especially this first week. I mean, I'm literally, after this, I'm streaming from 2:45 to 1 a.m. I will be there. We have people from the industry joining us today. Jason Collette, Eno Saris, Lance Brzezowski, Foolish Baseball, Bailey Freeman will be there, Draftnik Mark Luino, Mike Curlin, Joe Bond, Casey Bubba, Paul Spohr, Justin Mason. I mean, so many are just coming through today, with also an open invitation to say, hey, look, guys, if you don't want to have your own channel here, you can just pop in at any time on ours, and you might find yourself talking to your favorite analyst out of nowhere on our channel, right? That's the kind of vibe we want. And it's also really important. What I really like about Playback is not just like one different, one channel here. You get multiple different things. If you guys are looking for a place to not talk about sports betting or DFS culture, we don't do that on ours. And I know there are going to be a lot of fantastic channels that are going to focus on that will do it far better than we would anyway. So if you're one of those people that's like, man, I don't like that kind of super over the top, kind of brotastic, incendiary culture, we want one that's inclusive, that holds back the anger and everything. That is us. It's what we've created for years, and is just kind of immune from the overwhelming money conversations that we see these days. So we're really proud about that, and we're happy to just have a place that's just to celebrate and enjoy baseball all the time.
Back to your sports fandom.
Absolutely.
So I can rock with you guys all the way until we potentially get a Guardians-Yankees series, and then my brain goes a little bit too toxic.
so funny thing, we actually, my co-host of my podcast hung out with the Guardians during spring training, and so I got good news for you.
Oh, good.
Okay? Gavin Williams has not been throwing a cutter this spring training, but he's saving it for regular season.
Okay.
So they're going to be even better than you expected, even if Tanner Bybee is sick with food poisoning today.
I saw that, and I mentioned being worried about our starting pitching. So it's good to hear that Gavin's maybe saving some of the stuff for the regular season.
Joey Cantillo's coming. He'll be great. You have Bazana, I believe his name is.
Bazana, yeah, Travis Bazana.
He's going to be so fun.
He's going to be a
With a name like that, he can't fail.
If we ever get Chase DeLauder healthy, then it's to the moon. But that seems like an impossible task at this point.
Yeah.
It sounded like an absolutely star-studded cast you've got rolling through, and obviously you're going to have guests continue to roll through your room. I just spotlit the room link here, playback.tv/pitcher list. Make sure y'all join up. Again, this is an inclusive, fun community that's just going to be celebrating the game of baseball. So if you're someone that likes to watch baseball, get that community vibe and celebrate the game of baseball, go vibe with these guys. Go over, hit up playback.tv/pitcher list, hit that join button to join the community. They're going to be on the main stage all day today.
Oh, it's so exciting. I see Furtree, who's one of our mods over there. Raggedy Ann today, that is Ben Lively from Ann Lively in Minority Report. We have nicknames for like everyone. And he was not very good for a bit, so I called him Raggedy Ann. And I'm like, no, that's too negative. And then all of a sudden he was good. And I'm like, I'm so happy I stopped calling him that. But yeah, we have ridiculous. We have a whole thing, guys, and we want you to be a part of it. Come on by. You'll not be fed endless DFS promotions or anything like that. None of the sort. Just pure love for baseball. So come hang out.
I love it. So remind the people when you're getting started today here on the main stage.
Oh, 2:45. We got what? Oh, we got 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Baseball. Can't
40
wait.
minutes till baseball pitcher list. 2:45
Finally,
p.m.
so
Eastern.
We've waited
11:45
so
a.m. Pacific. Let's go, Nick.
Let's go. And the Yankees are going to beat your Guardians. I'm so sorry. Whenever that happens, yeah, just
listen. I know my rational brain heard that and understood it, but my fandom brain let it go in one ear and out the other, Nick.
Oh, by the way, to answer the question from before, who's going to make it to the World Series? It is going to be the Dodgers, and it's pretty hilarious. Last year, they actually tried to do the same exact thing. They're like, we're going to make sure everybody is healthy. Everyone is going to be healthy. No one was healthy. So who knows if they all will be healthy? Who knows if Roki Sasaki is actually that good? I don't know. We'll find out. But on the American League side, this is the most open I've ever seen the American League, I think, entering the season. Because the Yankees don't have Garrett Cole. They don't have Soto, right? They're already down to 2 starters, really, of what they're supposed to have. And they lost Heel, they lost Schmidt, they lost Cole.
Yep.
And then you have the whole AL East. The Orioles didn't go and get a starting pitcher because their GM was told by their owner to spend money, and he refuses to do it, which is another thing. You have the Jays who never can quite do it. Yeah, that's our source, and it's we put out that article. But my gosh, I mean, you saw Charlie Morton, all right, and then you have the Rays, who, I mean, Shane McClanahan's out, the weird stadium and everything. That's just not really going to be it. So the whole AL East is just like, I don't know. The Red Sox maybe, but is their offense that great? I don't know. And is there an Astros? The Astros are almost like in a selling moment, but they're not. It's completely wide open. Maybe your Guardians, but like, let's see. I mean, has the Central really had like a
starting pitching together? If we can get the starting pitcher together and stay healthy. There was actually one more question I wanted to ask you around staying healthy. Mookie Betts. It's been a couple weeks now, and obviously we're talking Dodgers being big time favorites here. Any news we have on Mookie Betts? Any insider news over at Pitcher List?
The understanding is that he is going to be playing, and that's good. If he were actually really in a weak state, he wouldn't be playing. So do expect it to be a little bit lower effort, though, in some fashion. Losing 15, 20 pounds out of, from an illness is not going to be the same guy after. It's going to be a little bit of working back into it. But for the most part, just be happy that we see Mookie. Baseball is better with Mookie Betts in it. And it's the one thing I'll put bets on, right? It's the only bets content I'll have here.
Man. So you heard it here first. Nick's got the Dodgers to win the World Series. Give me an AL squad. We're not going to hold you to it. Give me an AL squad.
Oh, gosh. You know what? I'm going to have fun because my boy Cole Reagans is my favorite playback clip I ever made back when I got a chance to test it in 2023. And so I'll go with the Royals because Bobby Witt's really fun. Hopefully Vinny P is healthy. Seth Lugo and Michael Walker are pretty cool. They actually have Chris Bubich in the rotation now. Maybe Noah Cameron shows up. And I think that's a really fun squad. If Reagans actually goes off and wins the Cy Young like he should, then it's going to be amazing. And if you guys don't know Cole Reagans, this was the dude in 2023. I think I did streams for every one, or like I was just like, hey guys, we're all just going to watch it because it's Cole Reagans, and it was just the most fun time in the world. So
it was awesome. Whenever I see Cole Reagans' name or hear his name, I immediately think of you guys in that stream where you guys were on Microsoft Paint or whatever. And
we were doing a graphic for it, and I made I made his thing. We actually have an interview with Cole Reagans going through an entire start of his, every single pitch on our YouTube channel. And every so often I get to just kind of reach out and see how he's doing and stuff. So Cole Reagans is so dear to our heart. Him and Pablo Lopez and Jameson Taillon are the trio. And I'll go with the Royals.
Love it. So we got Dodgers over Royals is Nick's World Series prediction here.
Blue and white.
Love it. Also, do you have your YouTube linked in your playback room?
I should. If I don't, it's stupid. YouTube.com/pitcherlist. Everything is /pitcherlist. So playback.tv/pitcherlist, of course. And there he goes. Thank you so much, Furtree. He's just the best mod. Everybody deserves to have someone like Furtree in their channels. And that is that interview. So go check that one out. That was 4 hour. Oh yeah. And that was for PitchCon. And that's the other thing that you guys were so good about. PitchCon, if you guys don't know, is a charity event that we host every year. We aim to raise $10,000 for ALS, and 100% of everything we raise goes to it. There's no proceeds or anything. It's just straight to it. And we did it for 4 days of like 40 hours on Playback here. And you guys worked with me to figure out solutions to make that really easy to do. So that's incredible. We do it every year at the end of January. You guys should be there next year, and make sure you follow it over the off season, because we don't stop.
Baseball never stops at Pitcher
It's just another reason why Playback is just so good. You guys accommodate the greatest things.
Well, really appreciate you, man. I know we're about 35 minutes to your getting started. Anything you want to leave these good people with before we go?
Oh, guys, it's baseball. Come on by. Just come by. Just say hi. You know, if you're a giant Marlins fan, that's awesome. We got multiple of them. Okay? If you feel like you got something important to say and you're going to do it G-rated and not be a ridiculous troll, awesome. I will bring you on the stream. I don't care. I just want to talk to you, because this whole thing is just about enjoying the sport, right? Just enjoy it. Okay? And why does everyone like going to baseball games? Because they're the people you hang with, all right? You can watch NBA alone, maybe fine, maybe football, but baseball, that is the community sport, all right? So come on by, treat it like a living room, everybody just sitting down and watching baseball and having a good time. That is our channel. We cannot wait to see you guys there. Let's go. And I guess we got to enjoy some Orioles and Blue Jays.
Orioles,
at
Blue
3:05.
Jays.
Oh man, can't wait.
Maybe Vlad will sign his extension before.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
All right,
hey,
hey
Nick,
Nick, really appreciate it. Go check out playback.tv/picture list. Go rock with Nick. I know I'm going to be rocking with Nick, so apologies, Playback team, if I'm late to any meetings today, because I'm going to be watching some baseball with my guy Nick over at Picture List. Really appreciate it, Nick. Thanks for joining me on This Week on Playback.
Oh, thank you so much, and I can't wait. Let's do it.
Let's do it. That was Nick Pollock from Pitcher List, our guy. Again, he's getting started here in about 35 minutes over at playback.tv/Pitcher List. Make sure you join up. You show him some love. That community is awesome. Y'all are going to have a great time. All right. Getting back into the This Week on Playback action to close it up. We're hiring. I'm looking for an inside sales intern. So if you or someone you know would be good at bringing content creators on Playback, again, we're focusing specifically really on MLB and NBA, but all sports content creators are welcome. So if you or someone you know has some time and some sales skills to bring some content creators onto Playback, please do hit the apply button. I will go ahead and drop the link to that application now. Should have had that one ready. Here we go. And shouts out to some of the creators I've seen already apply to this position. It's been awesome. Like, another thank you to our community. Like, outside of just being Playback streamers, it's awesome to see you guys recommend us to folks, refer folks to join Playback, and also like your interest in helping us from like an actual like professional like join our team standpoint. So seeing all you creators apply to this role has really warmed my heart, honestly. And I always like to bring folks that have experience with Playback on to help us in this capacity. So, you know, you guys as creators, you guys are familiar with the platform, how it works, how the tech works, and how to sell it as well. So definitely wanted to make sure that I brought this opportunity to all of your attention. Go ahead and hit that link. I'm going to spotlight it right now and send it around to folks that you think would be a good fit as well. We're trying to make Playback the next big thing, and we need your help. So continue to help us out, and we thank you for it. Coach James Burner says, W Playback, appreciate you. All right. With that, we want to make sure we get out of here in plenty of time to get you guys some food and maybe a glass of water or something before you go hop in that Pitcher List stream. So come on, hit me with the stage requests. Time to ask me anything. As always, just keep it respectful. But other than that, I'm ready to answer anything y'all got. I'm fired up today. I will also answer questions in chat, but I will answer stage questions first. Lakers Av says applying as we speak. Let's go, baby. I have a stage request. Lakers Av, right on cue. Your stage request has been accepted. What's going on, Lakers Av? Welcome to This Week on Playback. What is your question?
BTow, happy MLB day, man. It's an amazing day for all baseball fans. Even if you're not a baseball fan, it's just a happy day for the start of, a new sport coming back into the rotation. And welcome to the Playback platform as well. I just want to say shout out to the Playback team. Shout out to you for always representing the Playback family in its entirety. And I just want to, take my hat off for that first and foremost. As far as my question goes, I'm going to keep it simple with one question today because I know how it goes with multiple. So I just wanted to ask, as far as like with VIPs go and with subs. Now, I had a question in regards to the subs. Like when someone subscribes to our channel, I feel like they should automatically be gifted or granted a VIP subscription, in my opinion, personally, because now with only 10, let's say we have more than 10 subscribers, right? Like I know Coaches Den has a bunch of subscribers, but if we only have 10 VIPs, and not the names right, but I'm using this as an example, but as if they only have 10 VIPs and 60 subs, how is it, you know what I'm saying? How will we utilize that as far as moving forward with, giving our subs that VIP treatment without leaving those that deserve an opportunity that's been rocking with us since day one that still want to be a part of the VIP as well? Like, how will we go about moving towards that in the future? That was my question. So thank you, BTow, and everyone else. Shout out to Playback fam. Let's go.
Hey, great question, Lakers Av. Appreciate it. First and foremost, appreciate the kind words. Really, really do. It means the world to us. Re-energizes us, keeps us going. So really do appreciate the kind words. As far as broadcast access for your room subscribers goes, we will be working to get some, basically some promo codes going as best we can to get the best pricing for your audience on MLB TV as possible. No changes being made to the roles and permissions on our end right now as far as MLB is concerned, but I absolutely hear your concern on this, Lakers Av. And so, yeah, we're going to do work on our part to make sure that you guys get as many MLB.TV authenticated subs in your room as possible, starting with your room subscribers. So we're going to work with the league to see what we can do as far as, as I mentioned, discount codes and things like that. So stay tuned on that front. But as far as roles and permissions go, no changes on that are planned. But thank you so much for the question, Lakers Av. Hit me with another stage request, y'all. I will start going through chat questions until we get another stage request. Let's see here. That one Boston fan or BOS fan, could be something else other than Boston, asks, when will we be getting soundboards on Playback? Would love that feature. Oh, Playoff Sports Network, Boston Celtics. So it is a Boston sports fan. Soundboards are something that we absolutely want to add. This whole sort of idea behind like creator production tools or like that bucket of features is something that we certainly have our eye on. As you can imagine, our team was really sprinting to the finish line to support MLB this season, right? So our tech team's done an awesome job making sure everything's rolled out for you all today on that. So yeah, pretty soon here, we will go ahead and really ramp up our production, our creator production suite of features. And if there is a feature that you want to see us add from a creator production standpoint, I'm going to drop the link in chat. I feel like I do every episode, every week. I dropped it earlier this episode. As a matter of fact, you can leave your product feedback there at our Candy link. You can also upvote and downvote other suggestions. This is how, this is a big way that we prioritize what features we build and what feature set we look to build next. So please do tap into that Candy link for us, y'all. And yeah, give us your feedback and also upvote and downvote for the other feedback that you like. JizzCat Live says need an air horn button ASAP. Agreed. Let's see. Oh, it looks like, yes, we will go ahead and CFC Daily asks if there can be a 17-year-old on stage. Technically speaking, you're going to need parental consent. We do have a stage request from Mike Weisberg. Your stage request has been accepted. Come on up and ask me a question, Mike. LB18 asks, where you cop a Playback hat at? You know what? It's about time to open up the merch store, isn't it? I agree, LB. Mike, what's going on? Welcome back to This Week on Playback. What's your question,
BTow, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Same old, same old. Not to go past the MLB announcement, which is fantastic, but are there any like big picture product stuff that chat should be aware of in terms of just like stuff on the horizon that you guys are excited about?
Great question. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tap in some help here if I have them on stream. I think Kaisa's actually traveling. Do I have Ari in the room right now by chance? Let me take a look. I know we've got a lot of stuff going on with the MLB launch, so he might not be here. He is not here. So honestly, Mike, I don't have anything on the sort of like immediate front from a product feature standpoint. Again, sort of a lot of the recent focus has been on making sure we get this MLB launch released. The one thing that I did see that was pretty high up the priority list, but I have no timeline on when it will be released, community clipping. I did see up there. So the idea that you guys would be able to enable some of your community members to cut clips from your streams so that you guys can get even more clips out there to socials was something that I saw surfaced as a priority. But other than that, I'll have to get back to you on some of our product features, Mike. And obviously, for all of you, if you guys want to stay up to date on the latest product features we're working on, next Thursday, every week I do this, every single week. So next Thursday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, hop in this week on Playback, and I'll let you know what's good, right? I'll let you know what we're working on. CFC Daily, if your family says you can jump on stage, hit me with a stage request. JizzCat Live, I appreciate it. I was going to let everyone just say it. It is BTow, not BTow. But honestly, who cares? Leon Gamer asks, any plans on a Playbot for EuroLeague games? So we do not have any plans for Playbot to do EuroLeague stats right now. I would imagine it's something that is somewhat of a easy add, right? Given that we have Playbot for the NBA and Will for MLB. But I'm not a developer, so I can't actually say it's an easy add. We will definitely let you know. Again, tune in every week to This Week on Playback, and we'll let you know what the upcoming feature releases are. Coach James Berner says, I would like for mods to have the ability to give timeouts instead of giving an instant ban. Also, it'd be amazing if there were a stream option that didn't have commentators. Only sounds in the arena. I like that, like an arena-only feed. I think maybe NBA League Pass offers something similar to that. Really like that idea. That's something that definitely, please do hit that candy link above, Coach James, and drop that feedback. I don't think I've actually heard that one before. So please do drop that feedback. And then the ability to give timeouts, I feel like, is pretty much a table stakes feature. So we will get to that here pretty soon. What you can do in the meantime, Coach James Berner, is in your chat settings. So if you go into the top right, you'll see a little like hexagon for the chat settings. You can always enable slow mode if you have someone that's kind of like, spamming messages too quickly. You can enable slow mode in the chat, but agreed, mod should have the ability to time out users in chat as well. Great shout out there, Coach James. And you know what? 2 questions on the Playback hat too. I maybe have an extra one or something like that. So you know what? Next week, since you guys are all rocking with us still, almost an hour into this episode, next week I'm going to find a way to give one of these Playback hats away. So I've got 2 different colorways. I'm going to drop the poll in chat. Y'all let me know which one I should give away. So this is the black hat. We also have a red hat as well. So hit that poll in chat. If we got 44 in the room. If we get 20 votes in chat, we're going to give away a hat next week on This Week in Playback. D-Jack asked, thought of adding social link to user profiles. We need to release user profiles first, but absolutely being able to link to socials will be a part of your user profiles. And we will release user profiles at some point in time. It's not on the immediate roadmap, but again, keep tuning into these. And one of these episodes soon, one of these weeks, you'll hear us talking about user profiles. Lakers Ave, can we add custom emojis? That's actually another one that I saw alongside community clipping that looks like it's going to be prioritized relatively soon. If I recall correctly from our last product call, and don't hold my feet to the fire on this. We don't have Ari or Kevin in here right now, but I do believe community clipping, custom emojis, overlays were 3 sort of like highly prioritized features that we were looking at. But great question, Lakers Av. Angel11 says, so basically I'm a big anime fan and I'm starting an anime room in the near future and would love to be able to stream episodes more than just discussing them. So is there a chance that can happen? Yeah, absolutely. So anything that's free to stream, Angel, like if you can find it free to stream, like on a YouTube channel or something like that, you can feel free to stream it to your room as soon as today. If there are some content rights barriers for us to hurdle over, hit us up, contact@playback.tv, or hit us up in Discord. Let us know who the folks are that we need to be talking to. I know anime, manga, these are really, really, really big content creator categories on platforms like YouTube and Twitch. So absolutely would love to support your efforts there on the anime front. Nacho, gifted subs. This was another one I saw on the list. So let's add it to, that community clipping overlays sort of list. I did see gifted subs being talked about as potentially being a part of a cycle here soon as far as product feature releases go. Yeah, Dream says Crunchyroll. Exactly, right? Like, let's see. Any other questions? Oh, Leon Gamer, I missed this. When is the 30-second delay going to be removed on the NBA streams? Just wondering. When we release rewind mode. So I previewed rewind mode last week on this week on Playback. For those that missed it, hit the VOD replay here. As soon as we're done, go ahead and watch that episode from last week. I previewed what rewind mode looks like. When we release rewind mode, that will enable us, Leon Gamer, to then remove the 30-second delay from our NBA streams. And at that point in time, NBA streams on Playback will be the most live streams in the world. So that's going to be pretty fire. CFC Daily asks, oh wait, hang on, missed one. Celtics Globe asks, thoughts on having a starter pack where you can make a group of rooms that everyone can join with one click on your room profile. Yeah, I've seen, I see Mike Weisberg already answered this. I've seen a feature similar on Blue Sky. I think from a collaboration standpoint, there are a lot of ideas we're throwing around, a collaboration stream idea, sort of like collaboration posts on Instagram, room raids like you see on Twitch, something like a starter pack like you see on Blue Sky makes sense as well. This again, Celtics Globe is a perfect example of something. Please drop in the canny for us so that we can get some upvotes, some downvotes to see, what sort of features as far as room collabs go, we should be prioritizing first. But great call out there. Great suggestion, Celtics Globe. Angel, you missed the end of the anime conversation. Hit us up in Discord or email us, contact@playback.tv. If, there is a partner that we should be looking to partner with that has the content rights to some of the anime content that you want to watch with your community on Playback, would love to know who they are so we can reach out to them. Or even better, if you know anyone at these places that you can make a warm intro for us to, that would be great as well. CFC Daily says, can you make some Playback hoodies, shirts, and t-shirts? We're going to talk with the team. I think you guys have opened my eyes that maybe it's time to open up the Playback merch store. Maybe it's time to let everyone rock the brand. It's brand awareness time. Let the Playback logo out on the streets. Any other stage requests? No. Any other questions in chat? The livest NBA stream shirt. I love that. I love that. All right. Well, we're going to end a couple minutes early here so that all of y'all can go ahead and get your MLB stream started. Happy opening day to you guys. Again, we got Pitcher List on the main stage starting in about 15 minutes here, 11:45 a.m. Pacific, which is 2:45 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead and tap in with him. Playback.tv/Pitcher List. And a reminder, hit us up with any recommendations for MLB streamers that you think would be a great fit on Playback. Hit us up in Discord or at contact@playback.tv as far as an email goes. Hey, folks, really appreciate all you, really all of you creators on Playback. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thanks again for rocking with me on another episode of This Week on Playback. I'm your boy BTow. We'll see you here next week, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Happy opening day and happy streaming, y'all. Later, Playback fam.